Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Smile and Talk. I'm Mark.
And I'm Maria. Thanks for tuning in today. We've got a really special topic, one that almost every English learner cares about: how to speak English confidently. But before we start, please help subscribe our channel. It helps us so much.
Yes, confidence, that's the big one. You can know grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, but without confidence, it's like having a beautiful car with no fuel.
Exactly, so true. Confidence is what makes your English come alive. It's the difference between knowing English and using English.
I've met so many learners who actually speak great English, but they still hesitate or they're afraid of making mistakes.
Right. I think that fear of being judged or of saying something wrong is the biggest obstacle.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to talk about today. How to overcome that fear, how to build real confidence, and how to actually enjoy speaking English.
Perfect. And just to make it real, we'll also share our own stories because, believe it or not, both of us had moments when we didn't feel confident speaking another language.
Oh, absolutely. I remember my first time trying to speak Spanish while traveling in Mexico. I was terrified.
I can imagine. What happened?
Well, I walked into this little taco shop and I wanted to order something simple. I'd practiced the sentence many times, but when the waiter looked at me, my brain froze.
Oh no.
Yeah, I ended up saying half in Spanish, half in English, and just pointing at the menu. The waiter smiled and said, "Don't worry, amigo." And that actually made me relax.
See, that's a perfect example. The moment you realize most people aren't judging you, they actually appreciate your effort. That's when confidence starts to grow.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't come from perfection. It comes from courage, from trying again and again.
Yes, I had a similar experience when I was learning French. I used to get so nervous before speaking. My hands would literally shake.
Really?
Yeah, but I noticed something. The more I spoke, even if I made mistakes, the less nervous I became. Practice truly reduces fear.
That's so true. It's like going to the gym. Your confidence muscles need regular exercise.
Love that. Confidence muscles.
Seriously, the first few times you speak, it's uncomfortable. But after 10, 20, 50 times, you start to feel natural.
Yes. And the beautiful thing is, once you've built that speaking confidence in English, it often spills over into other areas of your life too.
Exactly. You start believing in yourself more, not just as an English learner, but as a communicator, a thinker, a global citizen.
That's such a good point. I think many learners underestimate how powerful speaking English confidently can be. It opens doors, not just professionally, but personally.
Yeah, like being able to make friends from other countries, share your thoughts freely, or give a presentation without panic. That's life-changing.
Totally. But let's get practical, shall we? What are some ways people can build real, lasting confidence?
Okay, first thing, mindset. Before any technique, you need the right mindset.
Yes, so many people think confidence comes after they're fluent, but no, confidence comes before fluency.
Exactly. You don't wait to feel ready, you become ready by acting.
Right, you have to allow yourself to make mistakes and learn from them. That's how growth happens.
One of my students once said, "I'll speak English when I'm perfect." And I told her, "Then you'll never speak."
That's so true. Nobody's perfect. not even native speakers.
Exactly. Even we make mistakes when speaking our own language.
Totally. So learners need to understand mistakes are not a sign of weakness. They're proof of progress.
Yes, I actually love when students make mistakes because it shows they're trying.
Same year. The worst thing you can do is stay silent. Silence kills confidence.
Oh, that's powerful. Silence kills confidence.
Yeah, we should make that the quote of the episode.
Done. So after mindset, I'd say the next big step is practice. And I mean real speaking practice, not just thinking about speaking.
Absolutely. Some learners spend hours reading and listening, but almost no time speaking.
Exactly. It's like trying to learn swimming by reading a book about it. At some point, you have to jump into the water.
Perfect analogy. And you don't even need a native speaker to practice. You can talk to yourself, describe your day, tell stories, or even read aloud.
Yes, I used to do that when learning Spanish. I'd walk around talking to myself like, okay, I'm going to the store, I need bread. How do I say that again?
That's actually so effective because it trains your brain to think in English.
Exactly. Thinking in English. That's another big confidence booster.
Yes, because the less you translate, the more natural you sound.
And when you stop translating, your brain gets faster. You don't have that pause where you're like, wait, what's that word in my language again?
Totally. It feels smoother, more automatic.
So, to summarize so far, mindset, practice, and thinking in English. Those are three huge pillars.
I agree. And another one I'd add is environment. Surround yourself with English. Music, movies, podcasts, books.
Yes, immerse yourself. Make English part of your daily life, not just a school subject.
Right. Confidence grows when English becomes familiar. The more you hear it and use it, the more comfortable you get.
Exactly. And speaking of familiarity, one trick I always suggest is shadowing.
Yes, shadowing. That's a great one.
It's simple. You listen to someone speaking English and try to repeat what they say in real time, copying their tone and rhythm.
Yes. It's like singing along with a song, but with spoken English.
Right. It helps you sound more natural and also improves pronunciation subconsciously.
Totally. And the best part is you don't have to worry about grammar when shadowing. Just focus on sound and flow.
Exactly. It builds speaking rhythm and confidence together.
You know, Mark, I think another reason people lack confidence is they compare themselves too much.
Oh, yes, that's a big one. Comparing your English to someone else's is a confidence killer.
Exactly. You're not in competition. Everyone learns differently and everyone has a unique voice.
Exactly. Yes, instead of comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to your past self.
I love that. If you could speak one sentence last year and now you can speak five, that's progress.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection.
So, Mark, let me ask you, if someone says, I feel shy speaking English, what's one thing they can do right away to feel more confident?
Good question. I'd say start small. Don't aim for a long conversation right away. Start with greetings, short answers, simple questions.
Yes, small steps build big confidence.
Exactly. When you succeed at small things, you start believing you can handle bigger things.
I totally agree. Confidence is built like a staircase, one step at a time.
That's beautiful. And sometimes you need people who encourage you.
Yes, surround yourself with supportive people. Teachers, friends, online communities, people who make you feel safe to speak.
Right. If you're always around negative people who correct every mistake harshly, you'll never grow.
Exactly. Feedback is important, but kindness is essential.
Well said.
You know, Mark, I think one of the best exercises for speaking confidence is storytelling.
I love that idea. Why do you think it's so effective?
Because stories are natural. You're not worrying about grammar, you're just sharing experiences. It feels human.
That's true. And when you tell stories about yourself, you connect emotionally, which makes your English sound more authentic.
Exactly. Plus, stories are easy to remember, so they're great for practice.
Maybe we can each share a short story about when we lacked confidence and how we overcame it.
Great idea. You go first.
Okay, when I was in college, I had to give a presentation in front of 50 people. I was nervous, sweating, shaking, the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
But I prepared like crazy. I practiced my opening line at least 100 times. When the day came, I still felt scared, but as soon as I started, the fear began to fade.
Yes, that's the magic. Once you start, confidence grows.
Exactly. The hardest part is the beginning. Once you speak that first sentence, you realize, hey, I can do this.
Totally. My story is similar. When I moved to London for the first time, I was terrified to speak. I thought people wouldn't understand my accent.
Oh, that's a big worry for many learners.
Yes. But one day I forced myself to ask for directions. The person smiled and helped me, and I thought, wow, they understood me. That little moment gave me so much confidence.
Exactly. Sometimes confidence starts with one positive experience.
Yes, one successful moment can change everything.
And that's why we always tell our listeners, don't wait. Speak now, even if it's imperfect.
Exactly, because confidence doesn't grow in silence, it grows in action.
Beautifully said.
So if we could summarize today's main message, it's this. Speak, make mistakes, learn, and keep going.
Yes, don't chase perfection, chase connection.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't chase perfection, chase connection.
We're full of quotes today.
We are.
But honestly, that's what it's all about. Confidence in English isn't about being the best. It's about being brave enough to be yourself.
Exactly. Be brave, be curious, and keep speaking.
Well said. And to everyone listening, if you're nervous about speaking English, remember this. We all start somewhere. Every confident speaker you admire was once a shy beginner.
That's right. So go out there, talk, laugh, make mistakes, and learn.
And enjoy the journey. Confidence will come.
Beautiful. Well, that's all for today's episode of Smile and Talk.
Thank you for joining us. We hope you feel inspired to speak English confidently today.
Yes, you know you can do it.
See you next time, everyone.
Bye.